love when they're all together like that. It's so cool. The boat that we're hanging out with here is named J1. So if you recall, each whale has a scientific ID number. So Mike is J26, and they're named in order of what they're identified. So J1 was the first whale identified in J-Pod, and we called him Ruffles. And he's a big old male, great big guy. He hung around with a whale known as J2 or Granny, who is suspected to be over 100 years old when she passed away a few summers ago. So, you know, our boat's named after a whale as well. That little research boat behind us is named after a whale as well. So just to give you an idea, like these guys are pretty deeply ingrained into our culture here. And actually Scanna, our vessel named after Scanna, the southern resident, and I saw you guys at the back nodding your head when I said Scanna.
She was the first whale, the first one at the aquarium.
Exactly. So that's a great point to bring up, that yes, the southern residents don't have enough to eat, and yes, they often, or they, at least in the summer, they're quite often around a lot of big boats, so it can be pretty noisy for them. But something else happened to these guys. Back in the sort of late 60s and into the mid 70s, they were rounded up en masse and shipped off all over the world to different aquariums. So the Vancouver Aquarium was part of that, and they housed at least one southern resident. Scanna was one of them. But back then, it wasn't really that long ago, right? Nobody knew that these were families, and nobody knew that this was a genetically distinct, culturally distinct population of whales. Everybody just kind of figured, oh, there's thousands of killer whales out here, right? Lots of black fins swimming around. They're scary. They steal the fish from the fishermen, and they're actually shot at often by not only fishermen but members of the public. And as a matter of fact, the Canadian government, the Department of Fisheries and Oceans, mounted a machine gun sort of on the central section of Vancouver Island to basically eliminate killer whales as they went by. So it's an amazing shift in our values towards, I would say, not just killer whales but also the natural world. The number of killer whales from this population that were captured during the capture period is estimated to be 46 individuals that we know of. The whales sometimes died in the process, and they would be dragged out to sea and disposed of. So we actually don't have an accurate, 100% accurate figure, but it could have been 1/3 of their population, which is monumental, especially when you consider that they're a slow growing population naturally. They'll only have one calf once every 4 years at the most, more or less, and they only have one at a time. So you can imagine 1/3 of your population gets taken out. It's a devastating blow, and they never really recover from that. So we are doing the sandwich. We got the group over there with the research, but then we're waiting for our group on the left-hand side here. They look like they're resting right now. They're just swimming really slowly. They're being pretty methodical, but they're resting. They have to go on a couple-minute dive, downtime, and then back up. So we'll just wait here for our guys on the left-hand side. J27 or Blackberry, which I don't know if you noticed, but I've got J27 on my tube.
That's awesome. See?
Oh, what are you guys doing? That looked like a little youngster kind of poking his head out a little bit. He's probably ready to wake up, but everybody else is still sleeping. When they sleep, they, at least this is based on studying them in captivity, we know that they shut off half their brain at a time. And they'll take a rest, kind of like a cat nap. They don't sleep for 8 hours straight like we're supposed to. And they'll cycle like that throughout the day. Conditions are absolutely amazing, by the way. It can be just snotty and terrible out here. Does anybody have any questions at all? I think I'm blabbing a lot. That's good.
You can go back if you want.